They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the Lakers making a change here. Minute 34 left to play in the first.
Oh! Wow!
Look at that range!
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Davis. Hield with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. There's Davis with the three. G with a rebound.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Pass to Howard. Anthony outside. Here's G. Guarded by Hield. Here's G. 9 points in the game. No good on the three. Hield from outside. Buries it from three.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Here's G. Guarded by Hield. G's shot is good.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. The floater. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Hield with room to shoot. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Hield's got 5.
You watch Hield. You marvel at his jumper. It's as pure as anyone in this league.
From deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Russell Westbrook out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's G in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's the line for the Kings.
No good on that one. And the Lakers making a change here. Ariza's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Horton-Tucker on the wing. Oh, from deep. They get the rebound. Anthony up top. Pass to Ariza. Back to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. Drains the triple. Anthony's got 5 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hield passes to Mitchell. It's Thompson, high post. Ooh, Howard with a block. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. Bradley, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The Kings also with a sub. Harkless is checked in for Barnes. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Hield drives in. And the shot goes. Hield's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Good work there as it goes.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And Sacramento's shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Mitchell, the pass to Hield. It's Thompson, high post. He's against Howard. Mitchell misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Ariza. And there's another one for the Lakers.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Outside Hield. Fires the 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bradley. Check by Davis. Howard's shot's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Hield. The D's right on him. Here's Davis. Sacramento again missing. And it's the Lakers ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Horton Tucker. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Mitchell. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Outside Davis. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Bradley. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
And it's Fox penetrating. That shot off the mark. Now the Lakers take it the other way. From deep. Rebounded by Fox.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Here's G. He's got 15. Fox outside. Driving in. And it's blocked by Davis.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
From deep three-point range. Oh, did he? He did!
Oh, wow! They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Barnes is checked in.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. Westbrook against Fox. Outside heel. High post Holmes. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Fox sinks the tray. Fox has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to G. The 3 is up. Three-pointer Anthony. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Fox against Westbrook. And Fox powers it home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Davis. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. G's shot is good.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
De'Aaron Fox.
Free throw's good for Fox. And both free throws good for Fox.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to G. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Okay, we got to go on the free-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Looking absolutely unstoppable off the tip, they put together a masterful 12-0 run. From their first bucket of the game to the end of the first quarter, they held on to that lead with an iron fist, never once giving it up. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And on the floor for Luke Walton as we get into the second half. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Harkless in at the 4-man position. And here's Fox. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. To the inside. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from Fox. Halliburton's gotten his first points in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season is still producing at an MVP level.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
That one's off.
I mean, one of the greatest players of all time. LeBron just continuing to add to his legacy.
Good on the second one. And Sacramento shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Fox outside. Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Step back and fire. That one off the back iron and out. And so here's Sacramento. Left side Barnes. No good that time. Excellent D there from Davis. Westbrook with it. Soft touch off the glass.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Up top, Holmes. Floats one up. Davis with the defensive effort. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Over to the left wing. Monk for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook against Fox. Over Westbrook. Sacramento again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And there's James from the arc. Hits the 3-pointer. James has got 9.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Out to Fox. Will it go? G with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Oh, wow!
Whoa.
He drills it from deep.
Really testing the limits of his range there, B.A.
Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. James can't get it to go. And the Kings shooting just about 43% in the third. Now here's Halliburton. To the paint. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Monk for three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Well, the Kings shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Fox against Davis. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Outside Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. In transition, here they come. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Ooh, a good look from Fox. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Fox has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Barnes against James. Pass to Monk. Back to James. From deep. Rebounded by Fox. And Sacramento has possession. It's going to be on LeBron James.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Cleveland Cavaliers. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldrich will be reporting from the sidelines. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Arroyo in at the 3. And for Sacramento, they've got Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb out there with De'Aaron Fox. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, and without all the points they got off the bench, I mean, there's no way they could win that game. He's a sixth man to the rescue.
So it's Sacramento after Cleveland got the three-pointer. Oh, that's blocked. Now Cleveland moving it up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, last year collectively only 74% from the line.
One shot.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A pass to Fox. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lamb. And just miss after miss right now.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there.
Oh, look at that range! He got it!
It's he's either crazy or confident for taking that shot. I don't know which one, but call it bucket.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Back to Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, that's what you want to do. Fox forces the defender to commit, gets him in a tough spot, and gets a trip to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Free throw good, Fox.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
Fox hits them both.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
There's Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Fox goes in. It's deflected.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement.
Allen's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure those two will have a good laugh about it later.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Left side, Sabonis. To the middle, here's Holmes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Sexton for three. Another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Holmes passes to Sabonis. It's deflected. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. There's Garland. And another three for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Kings trail by 17. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Alex Lenz checked in for Rashad Holmes. And it's Bagley in for Sabonis.
Marvin Bagley.
Sexton against Lamb. Floats one up. Basket counts.
Masterful touch from Lamb right there. I mean, floaters are difficult, but there he makes it look easy.
Outside, Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Arroyo kicks to Sexton. The shot's good. Arroyo making the play.
3 points.
Sexton's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 18. It's good.
Oh, look at the shot. It's amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Garland against Fox. Here's Arroyo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selections. Well, it's a bad look. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Sacramento making some changes. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Justin Holiday comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Cleveland also making some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for Sexton. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Garland. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Cleveland leading by 18. Here's Arroyo. Another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Holiday, the pass to Bagley. Allen with the rebound. Mitchell against Rondo. High post Allen. Back to Rondo. At the top of the key, LeVert. And that one is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Holiday finds Mitchell. Will it go? The shot by Holiday, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Took him no time at all on that one. 19 points for G.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. The three from Davis. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Arroyo. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've made, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
On the court for Cleveland, Rajon Rondo is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's G. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. A nice shot by LeVert.
Now look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Mitchell. Bagley trying to free himself up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul.
The Kings shooting their third.
As a group, they shot 75%.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Sabonis, he's checked in for Bagley. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And they get it back. Here's Rondo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. From deep. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Now Arroyo. 19 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, what a shot!
Where he shot that from? Did you see where he shot that from?
Incredible.
Oh, Sewell. Wow.
Crazy.
Mitchell against Allen. Floats one, and it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Mitchell outside. Pass to Davis. And it's Arroyo with the rebound.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Shot by Rondo is no good. The Kings have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Mitchell kicks to Sabonis. And the shot is long.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Here's Rondo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got 4 this quarter.
A terrific move, but this is how Rondo likes to beat you. Slippery off the dribble.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Holiday against LeVert. Mitchell wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Royals got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Cleveland.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Mitchell after the Cavaliers pick up 3 over Rondo. Again, Mitchell missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Arroyo. Chalk up 2 there. Arroyo's got 29 in the game.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Now, here's Mitchell. Great D that time from LeVert.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Markkanen. The pass to Rondo. From deep three-point range.
Oh, and it goes in range. How do you stop that?
You can't.
How do you stop that?
You cannot. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Holiday against LeVert. Passes to Mitchell. To halt the run. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Arroyo. And then G with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Thunder. Mitchell passes to Davis. Back to Mitchell. 46 seconds left now here in the second. And Holiday has it in the corner. The three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Arroyo. He's guarded by Davis. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by G.
3
points. Rajon Rondo's never been a sharp shooter, but over the course of his career, he's gotten more comfortable from range.
Stolen by LeVert. Drives to the hoop. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Davis in the corner. The tray. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Arroyo. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from
New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissors, now I'm boiling. Hit the 8, take it to the boiler. She's spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. Ask me what's I'm a token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, and I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the. He always bless me. Stuffing in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water.
Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight, get a W on their home court. It's a beautiful night in Portland, Oregon. We're ready for tonight's game. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard wasn't the most touted. He said, quote, I know what it's like to not have the lights on you. I did my work behind the scenes, not certain if I'd ever get the results. I don't forget what it took for me to get here. The work, the discipline, the humility, and the compassion. I stay true to that. B.A.?
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's G in at the 3, the small forward. And for Portland, the talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark, maybe compared to later in the year?
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
G's shot is good.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Powell's shot is off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lillard. Covington inside. Check by James. The Lakers with a rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. 6 to shoot. Pass to Davis. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Davis has got 5 points.
You know, over the last few years, AD's made enough threes to force defenders to respect him from back there. And, you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem? That's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now a timeout called by Portland. And Clark, LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
McCollum's got space and some very quick points for him on that possession.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Out to the right wing. G's shot is good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 5 so far. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Nurkic. In his last outing, he had 11 points. McCollum on the wing. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's G. Down low. Puts up the 8-footer. And again, it's the Lakers.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Westbrook. The Blazers making their last shot. Davis, the pass to Monk. Westbrook outside. There's Davis with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Davis has got 8 points.
I just love the ball movement.
For 3, here's Lillard. G with a rebound. The Lakers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. From deep three-point range. Oh, what a shot!
Nice!
That was from way downtown.
What a shot!
Westbrook against Lillard. There's the drive. For 3, Powell knocks down the long J.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Here's G, covered by Covington. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. foul against James. Powell's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Westbrook, the pass to James. Monk for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Portland calls timeout.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the ring. LeBron's got the career numbers. But I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
For the Trailblazers, Zeller's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Nance in for Covington. Nance finds Lillard. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The first free throw is good. Simons is checked in for Portland. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he makes both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to G. Nails it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Simons.
Defense might have done just enough to bother him.
27 seconds left to play in the first. Yes, it's good.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
McCollum with it. Picked up by James. Simon's shot is good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Lakers dominating the game. Westbrook with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's G. It could go. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. But you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there could mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Larry Nance is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Simons in at point guard. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Here's Simons. Pass to Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
Well, you can't allow Zeller to get established like that. I mean, that kind of position, he's going to dunk it easily.
And the shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 21. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Here's Simons, hounded by Westbrook. The offensive rebound. Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Lakers in 5th.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
There's Simons with a 3. James with the rebound. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He takes it in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. McCollum, the pass to Powell. No good there. Some solid defense from James. Powell's gone 1 for 4 from the field.
8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
Here's Simons. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now entering his late 30s, Howard has embraced a new role.
You know what? He's done a nice job, B.A., of adjusting to what his body allows him to do now. Mentally, he's more comfortable and seems to be at peace. And he doesn't have to be the focal point anymore. He's fine being a spoke in the wheel.
So for the Blazers, Nurkic is checked in for Zeller. Covington comes in for Powell. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. Here's G. He's got 24. And the jam by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lillard against Davis. Lillard can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. James with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Here's G. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. 27 points for him.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Now here's Lillard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Covington passes to Lillard. Now here's McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lillard. From the wing. Nice jump shot. Lillard's got his first points of the night.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's G. 27 points for him. Takes the 3. James, left side. Pass to G. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's a look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Russell Westbrook.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
Now here's Lillard. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
G, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Rejected by James, and he recovers it. Covington, no good. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. From deep, Portland grabs the miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
It's McCollum with a drive. Nance, the pass to Nurkic. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. Knocks it down from distance.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to...
Good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's G, covered by Covington. He got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Larry, how do you build some momentum in a game like this when shots just aren't falling?
You know, my job is if we miss those shots, I got to go pick them off the rim and get an extra possession for us. So we just need more of that in the second half, and actually, hopefully, my job gets easier.
Hustle plays matter. Back to you.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Lakers came ready to play. A smoldering performance up any ground, able to close out the half still in blowout territory. What do you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding depth has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure if they have the players to change that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. They've got Malik Monk. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's G in at the 3.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Now McCollum, 9 points in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Lillard can't get it to go.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
G. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Zellers checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for C.J. McCollum. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. And Towel with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help. The defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he hits it. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Simons. Monk covers. Lillard outside. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 5 now.
Moving off the ball, Lillard spotting up, knocking it down.
Here's G. Give him 35. Counted from distance.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Inside. Here's Powell. Blocked.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timeout called. Portland.
Like a lot of young players, B.A., it took Monk some time to get going, but he's found his stride in the NBA now.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. You know, Clark, with Malik Monk, you can see the improvement he's had.
Yeah, it's about efficiency. We knew he could put the ball in the basket, but now his shot selection has improved, and I think he's gotten better as a ball handler, too.
Here's G. He's got 38. Back to Monk. Here's G. Powell covers. Here's Reeves. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's blocked by Davis.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
From deep three-point range, Covington grabs the board.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And the Blazers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Pass to Ariza. Over Nance. Ariza, good. Ariza's got his first points of the game.
Like the way Ariza seeks out mid-range jumpers, capable of nailing these shots when he's in rhythm. The heck with the analytics. A good 2 from a good shooter is as good as a 3.
Here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Wide open. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. From deep. Connects again from buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Takes a 3. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.